Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, February 22nd, we all been waiting for it. It's a huge day of boxing. It's going down. You know what I mean? It's going down. We got all the fights, about 7, 8 fights. All of them pretty good. It's a couple that are probably pretty good, a couple of them that are very good, and some are exceptional. The whole card, I think, though, is very good. A lot of people are saying it's probably one of the best cards in history, if not the best card in history, because we're talking from top to bottom. There's a lot of very competitive fights. And we have Turkey Al-Ashi and his vision to thank for these kind of things that are going on. We're going to have a lot of fights, that should have been happening for a long time, starting to happen, right? And those fighters who are not in the business of giving us fights that we want, on fighting competitive fights, have you noticed, there's issues. There's, arguments with Turkey Al-Ashi, not liking him for no damn reason, retiring, all of that stuff. We ain't gonna put any names out there, but it's just a coincidentally those who ain't really in the business of fighting hard fights. So, but we got that. So we've been looking forward to it, and hey, it is what it is. The main event is an undisputed fight, right, against Beterbiev and Bivol. Now, I think Bivol actually is top 3 pound for pound, in my opinion. But respectfully, I've just let the monster Inui have that position because he is running through some people down in the lower weight divisions. I don't regard the lower weight divisions high as once you start getting to lightweight and higher, because I don't think the competition is that, the density is not that many of great fighters at the lower weights. But the way he's running through there, not really being in close fights. Yeah, he's been knocked down a time or two. Yeah, he's had a close fight against Nonito Donaire, the first fight where he's got his eye socket broke. But he's coming through and he's looking pretty damn good. So, we're going to, and he's exciting too. So we're going to give Inoue that third spot. I mean, 1 and 2, we know what time it is with Usyk and Terrence Crawford. But right there is Bivol. Even though he's lost against Beterbiev, and Beterbiev had that 100% knockout ratio, I still rate Bivol real high. But him and Beterbiev are going at it again, which, it's just awesome to be able to see that. So we all are, waiting for that fight to happen. But, the one that I even want to see a little tad bit probably more than that, because I roll with the guys, Joseph Parker versus Daniel Dubois. Now, that's a good fight. Joseph Parker versus Daniel Dubois. It's one of the fights that we're kind of hoping, because of all the other stuff that was going on, Tyson Fury, Usyk, and all the other stuff that was happening. You would think, well, like Dubois had just took care of Anthony Joshua. Should Joshua take that rematch? I was hoping he wouldn't, and he didn't. And I was hoping Joseph Parker, coming off of beating Deontay Wilder and Sheila Shane, would get another shot. I've been rolling with Joe since, a long time, since Andy Ruiz fight. A little bit before that, Carlos Takam fights and stuff like that. So, I was like, man, this guy's pretty good. So, I kept my eye on him over the years. And like, I've been saying for a long time now, I roll with Joe. And that's the way it go, for sure. So it is like that, and so, when you're a fan of somebody, you hope, wishing for him the best. Now, Joseph Parker, what I said once this fight was announced, and Joseph Parker was, the prohibitive underdog. I was saying, I'm telling y'all straight up, Joseph Parker doesn't feel like he's an underdog versus Daniel Dubois, right? And I'm telling you, I ain't talked to him. Ain't like he calling me up, yo, Doma, what's up, man? I heard you down with me. Let's chop it up a little bit. I ain't never talked to no damn Joseph Parker, but I know in his heart he don't feel like he's no damn underdog against Daniel Dubois. Period. Probably not too many of anybody right about now, but definitely not Daniel Dubois. So he's relishing this underdog, like, oh, let them think I'm an underdog. But unfortunately for Joseph Parker, there's a lot of people who know that Joseph Parker is talented. Now that he's in this high-profile fight, now you're seeing the truth come out in these people who kind of like, don't say stuff about him that much. Yeah, but when Daniel Dubois, in the form he is right now, and in the last times, not the last time, when he demolished Anthony Joshua, but the times. You know, you before that, you beat the unbeatable Filip Hrgovic, the total confident Filip Hrgovic, and talented. You beat him and weathered the storm because he was out there whooping on Daniel Dubois. He took those punches and won that fight. And then hey, you slowed down the 300-pound Jarrell Miller too. So come on, the form is ridiculous. The confidence should be ridiculous right now, but that ain't bothering no damn Joseph Parker right now. Even though all of that, people are still saying, you know what, I think Joseph Parker can probably pull this out. And I'm one of them. Yeah, so let's just sit back, enjoy this fight. I think I'll probably do another video or two about how I think Joseph Parker can win this fight. Now listen, it's the heavyweight division, you know. So, and Daniel Dubois obviously thinks he's going to run through people and obviously going to come forward and handle his business. There's no reason for him not to want to do that. But when you're talking about Joseph Parker and the complete package, excuse me, the complete package that Joseph Parker has, then I'm thinking if Joseph Parker can get this thing past round six, round seven, then Daniel Dubois gonna have an uphill battle because Joseph Parker has a complete package. He has a complete bag, right? And his bag is getting a little heavier. What I mean by that is there's some more stuff in that bag. There's a little bit more power in that bag that's been there recently. So you might get slapped upside the head with this bag full of bricks in it, messing around thinking you can walk through somebody. So be careful. I'm just saying, I think that Joseph Parker wants to be the underdog. I've seen an article where he says he likes to be the underdog, and he's using that as fuel, right? Go ahead and underestimate him. And this fight is something to look forward to, no matter what's up. I mean, Daniel Dubois fans, guys, you guys should be fans right now. He's done some stuff, man. Coming back from a couple of losses and the way he lost, and people could come up to him talking about you went down against Uzak with a jab. That probably irks him. Or you quit against Joe Joyce, which I ain't going for Dubois in this fight, but I don't think he quit against Joe Joyce. Anybody who had eye socket injuries at Kell Brook versus your boy Errol Spence, you got to stop. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I ain't gonna run around here with no eye socket problems and can't see no more after just because of a damn fight when I can let heal and come back and fight another day. Like Kell Brook fought another day. Like Daniel Dubois has showed, come back, let it heal, come back, and you gonna still be the real deal. And he has done that. So let's give him props for that. Just right now, you ain't getting none. Like I said, stateside, you ain't getting there because you're messing with Joseph Parker right now. Let's just go ahead and enjoy this fight, man. We'll talk one more time about it leading up to it, man. But hey, this is Doma Sports Talk. We roll with Joe, for sure. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.